The Simpsons gives Homer his best legal defense, yet after 36 seasons, The Simpsons just gave Homer the ultimate legal defense for all the antics that he has pulled over the last 36 seasons of the show. Many plots of The Simpsons have revolved around Homer's repeated failures, many of which leave massive damage to the town of Springfield. The show often mines these bits for pure comedy, although some have used the subsequent disrespect Homer gets as a result to dramatic effect in episodes. Season 36's Full Heart, Empty Pool turns that disappointment into a weapon. Rather than let the town's disappointment for his usual antics just cause him shame, Homer is actually able to use the negative views people have about him to his advantage. It's a deceptively clever beat for Homer, and gives the show an in-universe excuse to explain how Homer is able to escape trouble for his various crimes with relative ease. Homer's new legal defense in The Simpsons Season 36 Episode 17, Full Heart, Empty Pool, might actually be the perfect way for the Simpsons patriarch to weaponize Springfield's general frustrations with him. After attempting to single-handedly build a swimming pool before the events of the episode, Homer is revealed to have caused serious problems for the town infrastructure by damaging the sewer, power, and water lines underneath the town. Rather than face the consequences of his actions, Homer and his new lawyer try a novel new approach, blaming the businesses that rented him the equipment in the first place. Homer effectively calls out the squeaky-voiced teen and the builder's barn, where he rented the equipment, accusing them of inadequately ensuring Homer was of right mind and temperament before renting him dangerous machinery. Homer's argument places the blame for the damage he causes on the rest of the town, accusing them of failing to recognize the danger he could pose to himself or to others. By calling in several friends and enemies to insult his intelligence, Homer is able to be legally declared a buffoon and successfully sues Builder's Barn for his own mistakes. It's a surprisingly canny move from Homer, turning much of Springfield's frustrations with him into a tool to his advantage. Several episodes across the course of the series have underscored the town's difficult relationship with Homer. The Simpsons movie put that tension right at the heart of the story, with the entire family forced to flee Springfield after the town's fury with Homer's selfish actions pushed them into mob violence. In many past episodes, Homer has been shown to be either genuinely crestfallen at the town's disappointment or so uncaring that he laughs it off. Full Heart, Empty Pool eventually has Homer shift more to the former, growing despondent with his newfound notoriety until he gets distracted bonding with his father over their makeshift game, Noodle Ball. Before that, though, Homer effectively creates his own personal loophole in the Springfield legal system that could actually become a clever little piece of world building about the world around him. The Simpsons' loose continuity and cartoonish nature often allow Homer to escape any real lasting consequences for his actions, but for no clear reason. There have been plenty of gags about it, ranging from the show's nebulous passing of time to the sheer corrupt and inept nature of the Springfield justice system. However, Homer actually getting it legally acknowledged that he's a fool so that he can't be expected to pay off his mistakes is a quietly canny move by the character. This gives Homer an in-universe means of avoiding jail time or absurd bills. Homer could use this to his advantage in future episodes, allowing him to push the boundaries of Springfield's legal system. However, he could also be forced to reckon with other people following suit, potentially causing an epidemic of characters doing the same thing. Homer could deploy the legal precedent as a punchline for a joke, escaping custody and consequence, and moving the plot along to the next necessary step. Homer's legal trickery in Season 36 of The Simpsons is a fun way to have the character work around challenges in future episodes.